You're watching Shodan 1197, and this is Kenpo for Intermediate, Lesson 3. I'm Sensei Roger.
I'm Paul.
And we're just glad to have you here. I know a lot of you guys already been following us from day one on the Kenpo for Beginners. Some of our subscribers have been following us way before we even thought of these, Kenpo for Beginners, all that. They've been watching since Karate for Beginners.
Yeah.
I got a little bit of stuff about Karate for Beginners, and I'm showing Kenpo. Because some of the Kenpo stances aren't as deep or things like that. I understood that. I realized my errors on why I just named it that. I named it Karate for Beginners for the fact that it's because of a generalized name. So I was like, let's do it right.
Right.
So then we planned out 4 years.
Yep.
Of videos for you guys. It's already set. 4 years.
Right, right.
So you guys stick around for those 4 years and you actually learn this stuff, you might get pretty decent off of videos.
Right.
Of course, the video never replaces in the studio, does it?
No, no.
He watches the videos too, but he still comes to me, hey, what's this? Can we go over that?
Right.
I mean, it's easier to learn off of somebody in person.
Right.
But what if you can't? That's why these videos here. Alright, today we're going to bring you a couple things here. One is the inverted downward block. Alright, what we're going to do from a horse stance, you may have seen us do this before. We're going to start from a good horse here, and we take our hand and come across like this. Now one thing you might not see is me having a tight fist on my right hand today. It's because I got a vicious puppy bite, a vicious puppy attack. Now I was playing around with the puppy that we have at our house, and he went a little too far, it caught me right on the knuckle. It's hard for me to bend that finger. So some of you guys are trying to critique things. Well, guess what? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, I'm telling you that right now. Alright, here we go. Let's go to the inverted downward one. Right there, come across. There's the other one. There you go, keep going. Good, I worked with Italians for many years. This is how they would count. There you go. One, another one, one more. I'm just teasing you guys. Alright, if you're Italian, don't get insulted. Alright, shooting fist. This it's not a self-defense technique. This is kind of something we do in the point fighting. A lot of the Kenpo guys have done this. The back fist was made pretty famous to come at like this by J.T. Will. Some of you guys might know that name. But then we started just throwing a reverse punch in. You see it in other systems too. It's not just the Kenpo.
Right.
But a lot of our Kenpo guys have used this in tournaments. So I figured I'll share some of the tournament things right here. But I want to give you more practical use of it too. Alright, so Paul's going to get in the fight stance here. Alright, let's go on the angle here, please. Alright, see how he's like this? Maybe I'm not getting a clear shot. From here, I'm leaning in like this. I can break down his forearm with mine, throwing the back fist to the head. I can reverse punch to the body as I'm coming in. That's the thing about this. It's called shooting fist. I named this one. So if I'm coming from a distance, I can go right down past him. So let's go over this slowly. We're going to be in that stance. You're going to lean your weight into that front knee. Some of you guys may have done some of the Tai Chi. You're coming out like this. But that's the same thing there. You're coming in, shoulder dipping forward. I don't usually say to lean in with your head facing like this. But for some reason, when you're out there lined up like this and you start going like this, almost like you're falling, you get that back fist in fast.
Right.
So we're going to lean like this. From here, shoot that back fist out, turn, reverse punch, and we're out. Now what we're really doing is leaning to the point to where we're losing our weight over here. You're going to lose power. Let me tell you right now, you're not going to have the full amount of power by leaning like this. But when you're doing point fighting, you don't need the power. If you hit too hard, you're disqualified anyhow. So this is where you're coming in, 1, 2, and then you just get past your opponent. Here's the cool thing about that. Get in a fight stance here. If I'm going like this, 1, 2, I'm over here.
Right.
Now you turn around going, hey, now you're trying to catch up to me. Now I can hit you with the power.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things you can do with that. Alright, fighting stance here, maybe we're squared up in the street. And you drop your hand. Right, I can lean with the jab right to the nose. Jab, cross. Or coming right in, bam, I'm right past you. There's the shooting fist. Let's do that one. we're going to be more squared up now instead of being sideways. We're going to square our hips up more, lean, we're going to throw the jab, turn, could be the cross. Just 1, 2, now you come in. Now you can do this also with a lunge, but it doesn't actually go as fast as when you lean in and coming off your feet. So I used to try to do like this, lunge and do it. You know, it was harder to do. I used to watch the guys that were good at this.
Right.
I said, how are they doing it? I keep watching. I keep getting hit by it. Why? I watch it. One of the things I noticed one of the guys would do, hold his hands up, he'd go smashing down like this, throwing his weight. Boom, boom, and it hits you in the head. And then he would keep going on from there.
Right. It's not bad.
You know?
Right.
So then I would try to do different things to stop him. You know, one of the simple things to stop something like this is getting to find this. If you're in a tournament, you know someone keeps doing this too. I go with the open stance. Go linear with that, and from here I go boom. Go shoot with that fist. As soon as I see him move, I could lean my head out of the way,
Yeah.
and then throw that kick. It works.
Yeah.
I got a video on it. Well, it's a tournament that I was at. It's not the greatest filming because I had my brother-in-law. I was like, here, can you film this? And he's got people in the way. He's zooming in and out all over. I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, but it works because he's done it to
But
me
you
many
can
times.
see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does work, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
many times.
Do you hear?
Yep.
You go to hit, bam. Oh, I hit him in the knee.
Yeah, either way.
Man,
So stop it.
oops. There's one of those mistakes. Well, you know we talk about that. There's no perfect in martial arts. There's no perfect in life. But you know what? You can be effective. And that's what we're looking at. We're not going to teach for perfection. Nah, forget that. Practice makes perfect. Have you ever seen perfect? I haven't. Have you?
No.
I've seen pretty darn good, real close to perfect, and then
Yeah.
messed up. Someone you thought was, man, that's a perfect competitor. They never mess up. All of a sudden they fail. Like Ronda Rousey was out there. She was fighting, winning.
Right.
She got beat once. You know, then she went out there again. They figured out the game. And she didn't change anything either. She just kept trying to strike with the strikers. She was not a striker. You know, Chuck Liddell got knocked out because the guys started figuring out, let Chuck come to you. Mike Tyson
Yeah.
got beat. Muhammad Ali got beat.
Right.
There's no perfect. You know? Alright, let's go on. Is that enough of that? Let's go on. Here we go. Spinning side kick. We did a couple videos with a spinning back kick. And I meant to do a spinning side kick last week. So what we're going to do is we're going to double up the spin side kick and the hook kick at the same. Alright, so here we go. We went from here where we turn the body, look over, remember the back kick there, but this time you're going to turn and keep your foot sideways. You don't want to turn your foot all the way either though. You want to keep it in here, because now you got where you can step out too. So there's your spin side kick. Let's do this again. Hold your hands up. Once you turn, I like to cover my head like this too when I'm doing it. I'm here, I look around here. I don't look over my shoulder, I look over the side. And I do a back kick. What did I do that for? Did you throw a side kick?
I thought it was.
At least one of us
I was
made
watching
it.
the video.
Let's do it again. Here we go. Turn, look. Side kick, cross, step out. It was sloppy. Try to do it slow. So you guys will be like, oh, balance. Whoa. There you go. All right, come on over here for a minute. All right, so at this point, I'm right there.
Yeah.
I kick people better than I do the air, guys. So a lot of times you see some of my videos where I'm kicking the air and it looks sloppy. Guess what? I can put a foot on somebody a lot easier than I can the air.
Alright. Better to have a target.
You know, what am I kicking? A ghost? I did a video for a friend here, Zen Dragon. You know, on his channel. I'm doing the tafas. We're laughing because I was showing Paul the video. And I was going through saying about this one movement. And it says not practical because when you hit something here, I'm like, what am I hitting, a ghost? We're just laughing. That's why that was a joke for Paul. You gotta watch Zen Dragon's channel to see that one. But I am going to do a collaboration with Zen Dragon. He gave a video for me, and we're going to see it on this channel too. So check it out when we get it. It'll be soon. All right, let's go to the spin hook kick. Same thing here. Turn, look. Leg comes up like we're going to throw a side kick. Instead of here, the side kick is going out to like a corner. And then, yeah, Paul's got it. Spin that hook.
I won't stay there too long.
Good. This kick is a little bit harder. I kick better with my left leg on this particular kick for some strange reason. The last tournament I went to, I was looking at the guy, I was beating him pretty quickly because I was behind. I already lost one match. It was double elimination. I was like, I couldn't lose no more or I'm not going to get anything.
Right.
I was like, I got to at least win third or second, something. First, whatever I could try to get. I want to come home with hardware. So what I did is, I looked at him. As soon as he moved, spin, boom.
Yep. Right
There's
there.
that hook
Right
kick.
there.
Slap right on the helmet. So it's a cool kick. But alright, you tell me you can't kick the head. I don't do point fighting. Okay, cool. That's alright. Check it out. Stay up here. I can come in here, hook kick to that rib.
Yeah.
Check it out here. I can hook kick to his spine. I can hook kick to his crotch. There's a lot of different targets. So the spin hook kick, I like to take the head for fun, but that's not practically Kenpo, is it? It's not practical for Kenpo or street. All right, let's go to the technique. Forward bear hug. We're going to do a review of that from the last belt. So the technique in this belt was shooting fist. This is a review, not belt, but the last series for beginners. So I'm going to get you in the bear hug. Okay, from this point here, I'm going to clap. This is saying before he comes in like this and try to get like that. Okay, bury your head in there. I can try to clap, it's not going to get that good. But I can still thumb the eyes here, push his head back, put the palms here, I step back. Now if he's still there, I roll the knuckle right on the temple. Let's do that in the air. You guys want to get this better? Go to the other videos. Here you go. Clap. I almost did the wrong thing. Clap in the ears. Cupping the hands like this. Thumbs to the eyes. Push a hand right underneath the chin. As you drop your weight, stepping back, pull your hand here, roll the back fist. That's forward bear hug. Alright, let's go do long one.
Okay.
That was robotic the way I said that, but long one. Can we do that one more time?
Long one.
Long one. Part 1 through 3. Let's do this.
Start.
Fancy hand. We're going to step up. There you go. You guys got this because you probably watched the other 2 videos. Step back left, block, punch, step back right, right hand, left hand, right punch. Okay, look over here, wall 2, which is 9 o'clock. Step up here, in right here, up, out, in, out, punch. Left foot, step back. Left in, right out, punch. Adjust the left foot, coming back makes this easier. Elbow as you do this, up, punch. That's the new part, guys. Step back, up, punch. Good. You could do it like this, or you could go however you feel like you want to practice that, do it. Alright, let's go over this one more time, and then I'll just take you over to the new parts. Alright, so fancy. It's not that fancy. What are you doing?
You went too far.
Just teasing. Alright.
Sorry.
Alright, step out right foot, hand here, step left. There you go. Step back. Back, right, left. Step out. Out. Adjust the left foot a little bit more. You want to be heel toe when you turn. Elbow, turn. Now you're, see when I say heel toe, I mean like heels line up at the toe. So when you're here, that's where you're going to go. So at that point here where you just did the punch, you can stay there for a moment. I'm doing something for the video here. Turn, elbow. Right, see how I left my foot here? Right, turn, elbow, look, now I'm off balance. So at this point, move that foot slightly, elbow. Now you turn your hip, there's your up, there's your punch. Okay, now you can step back with the other side. Up, there's a punch. So now we're going to stop. So there is long one, part 1 through 3. Trust me, we'll keep going on this until you guys get it. Alright, there's a quote, don't we have? It's not really a quote, is it?
No.
It's a passage in the Bible.
Yes.
We were talking about a quote. We were going to bring a quote about attitude. And they kept bringing up all these quotes. We're looking on the Google and seeing these quotes for attitudes. And he said something about where they...
I thought it was like Disney-fied.
Yeah, it was
You know,
this from
like a
Disney World or
movie.
something?
Yeah.
Who wrote these quotes? Disney? So we're like, huh. And I thought of, consider it all joy. Okay, we're talking about James 1 through verse, excuse me, James 1. We're going to be verse 2 and 3. And that's right out of the Bible, guys. I know some, Bible!
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. This makes sense, though. Consider it all joy, my brethren. What does that say? I can't read his writing. I'll let him take over.
When you encounter various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces endurance.
I like when he reads the Bible. He's got that deeper voice. Read that again. I love that. The whole thing.
Consider it all joy, my brethren, when you encounter various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces endurance.
Oh, that's awesome. You might say, I'm not a Christian. That's okay. Whatever you are.
Right.
If you consider it all joy through your trials and your tribulations, when things are pressing upon you, you got to believe in something.
Mm-hmm.
What do you believe in? You know? So that's your faith. My faith is Jesus Christ. But you know, that helps me push and endure on what I believe in. If you guys have a goal and you're trying to reach that goal, but then every time you make a goal, like someone was telling me too, every time that they're on a diet, someone wants to feed them cupcakes and cakes and you know all kinds of donuts and you know you got that hits you.
Yeah.
So that's what we're talking about on that. That's an awesome scripture. All right, we're going to close this up. So if we have, like I said in the last video, Shodan1197 Nation at yahoo.com. That's for you guys to contact us. So whatever you need to contact, I'll get to you when I get to you.
Right.
I'm not going to make no promises. And why isn't Shodan or Sensei Roger getting back to us?
All right. He's a busy
He's
guy.
a busy guy, yeah.
He's a busy, yeah.
So I'll get to you as soon as I can, okay? And if it's kind of something silly, I may not get to you. I'm going to prioritize who I get to. So make sure, if you want me to get back to you, make sure it's good. Make sure it's something that's positive and good. I'm not going over stupid stuff.
All right.
Facebook, Twitter, Shodan1197. Check it out.
Yeah.
And if you haven't subscribed yet,
What are you waiting for?
there you go. God bless you.
Appreciate you.